Go time? Go time.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode of the Peter and Miles podcast. And we're back as promised with we're doing 3 wants, 3 don't wants for Spider-Man Brand New Day. We are officially in July. The home stretch has begun, and we are just a matter of weeks until Brand New Day finally hits theaters. And RJ and I are meeting up to see the film. How are we feeling, baby? How are we feeling? Talk to me now.
Oh, it's itching closer and closer. Just yesterday, it's been a journey.
Life is a journey.
Life is a journey. Life is a journey, and you were born. Life is a journey. But it felt like the road to the. I think this is the best road to a Spider-Man film we've ever had. With the set photos, not even just set photos, but like when the suit reveal. And you hear that classic Michael Giacchino score, and Tom's
classic
like,
now. It's classic.
Yeah, it's classic. And then Tom's like, "You ready?" And then you see him in the suit, cue the title card, and bam! I remember we were going crazy with that. And then the suit, like the set photos, were like just broke the internet.
This man woke me up. He woke me up for it.
Yes. And you see, wait, was it for that or was it the suit reveal?
Definitely the suit reveal, I think. And that.
Yeah, remember I woke up and I'm like, I see a bunch of notifications on my phone because I told we were supposed to like wake up, and I was like, holy shit! Like I called you, and then like I remember like just each day like waking up to like those set photos, man, and like seeing Tom in that suit just walking around, and then seeing him with those fans and like taking pictures. It was just magical. Like I would love to relive those. Like just like it's crazy that we're saying this about a fictional character. Like we want to relive waking up and seeing those photos for the first time. Like that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, like when he picked up the one kid out of the crowd to take a picture with him. Like that was I love that one so much. And like I just said on a friend of ours, Jacob the Chosen One, on his stream, he was asking me my hype level because I hadn't been on his channel in a hot minute. So he was asking how I was feeling with Brand New Day being right around the corner, literally. And I was like, dude, it just feels like yesterday we had all just seen No Way Home in 2021, and we were just starting to build a rapport with you and I and just the rest of the guys. And freaking out about how epic that film was. And then now we're here at Tom's second trilogy, the start of it. And it's crazy. The journey, that's going to be a theme of this video, is just the journey of getting here and the journey that Tom's Peters is on and is continuing to be on. I just can't believe we're here, bro. It's that 5 years. It took a long time, but at the same time, I felt like no time has passed.
Yeah, I agree. It's also like just seeing the trailers and like people talk about this, not even just the movie, but this character, like just certain little things of like, even with like some TV spots being released now. I know there's an argument of like, are they like showing too much? But then there's people that have said like, that's like 25% of the movie that they're showing you. Like there's a whole lot that they're not showing us. Hope that's the case. But just seeing like Tom, like just like that, the extended scene of like him talking to like the damage control guards.
Yeah,
he's like, "You stretch? Are you a big stretcher?" Like, and like it's like the classic quipping of Spider-Man, and then like they release like a clip of like him just freaking webbing them up into like so athletic, and like Destin is cooking with the action. Like, this is going to be an insane movie.
Hand-to-hand combat is good. It's Jackie Chan's team, so
that's insane.
How much better can you get? One of the best martial artists actors of all time, if not the best, coming in, bringing his team of professionals. I feel like, what did his team work on Shang-Chi?
I'm not sure.
Can't remember.
I can't remember, but I'm glad they're working on this movie. Like,
I'll take it. Oh yeah, and I want to share on stream. I got my first bit of brand new day merch the other
nice.
day. The battle damaged No Way Home version of the suit. So I'm guessing this is going to be like during like maybe the montage of the movie.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to get the other one of him swinging with the actual brand new day suit, but I saw this and I was like, I gotta get it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna sometime this week, maybe tomorrow, I'll get like the brand new day pops. But I got the hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
I would get it, but it's down upstairs. But,
yeah, I got one too, so we could twin if we want to in the freaking 90-degree heat in Boston.
But yeah, yeah, I was so excited for the film. I can't believe we're just pretty much after like next week. Like we're pretty much there. Like but
yeah, I'm asking for the day after, the days after the movie, the Thursday and Friday off of work tomorrow, so those will be secured. So yeah, I'm hyped. But are you ready to dive into our top 3 wants and don't wants?
Sure, let's do it.
Pretty self-explanatory. We each came up with a list of 3 things we want to see in the movie, 3 things we don't want to see. So, RJ, I'm gonna have you kick us off, and if we have any of the same things on our list, we'll just say it and dive in deeper on it. But RJ, kick us off with what is the first thing on your list that you want to see in Brand New Day. I know it's a long list to choose from, but
yeah, it is because there's a lot. The first thing that I want to see is I want to see I'm gonna go to like the filmmaking aspect because that's like I'm a huge like film fan first, but I want to see like the web slinging. Like that is like a need that I have. I want to see because I like the Homecoming trilogy, but that is a weakness of it. Is the web slinging is not the best. That doesn't really compare to like the TASM movies or even the Raimi films. And I want to see what Destin, because they're doing practical swinging, and as much as they can within reason, obviously. But I want to see like even better web slinging than TASM and Raimi. I want it to be top. I want those films to be top with the web slinging. Like, so I want to see like classic web slinging, like for Tom's Spider-Man, and like I want it to be grandiose. I want it to feel like I want it to be so good to where like you have film Twitter and film accounts on Instagram reposting scenes like in 3 months time after the film comes out. Like,
yeah.
Also, that's one of my wants.
I actually don't have that on my list, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Okay. My first want is kind of like a hybrid. So I want one suit throughout the whole movie. I mean, I know the No Way Home suit and the Brand New Day suit.
Montage, yeah.
Same suit, different variations. I don't mind it that they upgrade it. So one suit and limited CGI, because like you alluded to in the Home trilogy, suit concept-wise, pretty good, but it was overdone with CGI. And the way it seems to this suit, especially after seeing the trailers, it looks like an actual someone wearing a Spider-Man costume out there fighting crime. Obviously, I know they gotta clean up a little bit with like when he's wearing the wires, because you have things like bulging out and stuff to clean up and everything, and like the seam lining for his mask, but limit as much CGI as you can. And heck, that I'm sure that going with a practical suit would save them money in the long run for the budget.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. That's just probably one of the main things that annoyed me with the home trilogy. It looked like it wasn't an actual person sometimes. It was
Yeah,
it
I
was,
agree with that. I agree with that.
it was just a bit jarring. So the fact that this looks
Especially the
real,
homecoming suit.
yeah, it looked better in Civil War than Homecoming. Yeah, I know you agree with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I love, and that's something that's super important to me. I know it's super important to you to have the suit down pat. The design is the first step, but then making sure it looks great, not only in concept but on screen at the end of the day. And I feel like they've nailed both of those very well thus far.
I agree, 100%.
Perfect. All right. Did you have anything to do with the suit on your list?
No, because I think I'm getting everything I want just by looking at the trailers and everything that just comes with it. So
Yeah.
I think we're okay with that in that department of the suit.
Perfect. All right. What's number 2?
For want, I want them to really put. This is the emotional. I'm gonna go into the emotional side. I want them to really push Peter, and I'm not like one of those Spider-Man fans where I just like, yeah, break him, destroy him. Like I'm not like. I think people kind of go crazy with that, but I do want the comic element of like where there's something. I want this to be an emotional film, and I want them like have scenes similar to like No Way Home, where like it like the ending and then like the goodbye. Maybe it's a different reason, or maybe it's a death. I don't know, but I do want them to like really. I want this to be an emotional Spider-Man film, and as it should be because like he's all alone,
Yeah.
and even like it's little scenes of like him sitting by the washer and he's just like playing with like the key to the city and he's just like it's not the same because he's by himself and stuff. Hammer home, and it seemed like they're doing that, especially what Tom said, where he said that the film is a lesson on he hopes that young people resonate with it where they don't have to go at life alone.
Yep.
And I think that's the big lesson. I want the film to when we walk out of this film, I want us to like I want it to make us think, and I want it to also like have a lesson that we leave with it. Yeah, and I don't think a lot of comic book films are known for that. And I hope this movie does that.
Yeah, just like when we were talking about the drama, that's a film that really makes you think.
It does,
and
especially
it's a really realistic situation to happen. Just like think about how many people are isolated on a day-to-day basis. That's something that's very realistic that damn near anyone can relate to at some point in their lives. And that's the most relatable character of all time. And that's why he's the most popular and best fictional character of all time.
I agree 100%.
You can relate to him. You can't relate to being a billionaire with a bunch of tech and a bat suit. I'm going there.
Well, you can relate to the mental health aspect of Bruce Wayne, okay?
Whatever.
I
have to get my licks in somewhere, man, and that was the perfect time. Okay. But this is our closest like similarity, I would say, for once, because one of mine was I really want this movie to showcase Peter's struggle with the burden of being Spider-Man while wanting to be Peter Parker.
Yes.
Obviously, Tom, past Spider-Man films have exhibited this very well. Spider-Man 2, even though y'all know how me and RJ feel about that movie.
Yeah.
And Tom's Peter has exhibited this in the home trilogy, but I feel like this one
on a smaller scale.
Yeah. This movie, he's going to feel it immensely, and that is. I still remember the first time I heard that. It's like everybody wants to be Spider-Man everybody wants to be Spider-Man until it's trying to make time to be Peter Parker.
Yep.
And I feel like that's what's been really like, as well as like the the emotional side that you were talking about and the isolation, I feel like that's also going to be a catalyst in how that takes place too. So yeah, and that's my favorite. Some of my favorite things because that's the most realistic part about Spider-Man is that we all want to chase our individual dreams and live a normal life, whereas he has this great responsibility to uphold, and he has a gift that he to serve others, and
Yep.
he makes that difficult decision every day, and he
Every day.
chooses to be the hero.
I want them on a title like Brand New Day, like every day is a new challenge for him.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to have a line in the movie where he just wakes up, whew, it's a brand new day.
Yeah,
I feel like he has to.
that and also John Berthel has to say, "Let me tell you something."
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something.
He does. Apparently, he says it in the Odyssey. Apparently,
of course.
It's kind of funny though. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't wait for that movie too. I had to get my tickets actually. Okay, real quick, let me tell you something. I found the wants to be harder to construct than the don't wants. Because I feel like I've seen a lot of what I've been wanting.
Yeah, that is true.
So, but okay, rounding off your wants, what is the last on your list for don't want or wants?
For wants, I want them to really flex Zendaya's MJ's character. I want to, since it's a time jump and it's been 4 or 5 years, I want them to show like, yeah, keep sort of like the fun side to her where like she has those like, witty responses and stuff like that. And she's smart, but also show a different side to her. And whether like, character traits of like the comics of MJ, but also like, I want them to like flex because like Zendaya is like one of the best actors and like actresses in the world. But I want them to show like give her like just as not as obviously she's not gonna have as much emotional scenes like Peter, but like have some scenes where she's by herself because I feel like we were missing that from her character. Give us a little bit of backstory of her MJ because I think her MJ is my favorite MJ of any interpretation. Not really a high competition, but yeah, I do like Zendaya's portrayal of the character. So I do want some like backstory and stuff. Like, give us something with her. I want to know more about like her backstory and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, because I feel like there's so much meat on her character's bones that like to dive into and really flesh out.
Yeah.
So I would love to see that, and I'm right there with you, man. Regardless of what some people say, Zendaya's MJ
is the best. It's the best.
Is the best. So I actually have two more, but I'll just pick one. I've been teetering back and forth about which one I'm gonna say. I really want there to be a massive cliffhanger on this movie.
Ooh.
See, now you look at the Raimi trilogy and the abomination that the TASM movies are. They both don't have cliffhangers. Obviously, they're more of like different types of endings. Where I feel like where Tom's, he's had like little cliffhangers after each of them. Like Homecoming, Aunt May found out he was Spider-Man, which I thought was kind of crazy, and Far From Home, even though
the best post-credit scene of any Marvel film, I stand by it. J. Jonah Jameson, that was crazy.
Yeah, even though that was a post-credit scene, it was still a cliffhanger. Everybody finds out he's Spider-Man. He's exposed to the world. Crazy. And then
never been done before in live action.
Yeah. Yes. And that's what I wanted to lead into with this. I want them to do something that has never been done before for a cliffhanger. And I really like that theory where we don't know what's happening with him. Like he's just. I like that falling theory that you had, where like
Yeah. So I remember what did I say again? So I said like I said it on a call. Was it on a pod? I can't remember. But like
I think it was on an episode. I think it might have been the last
I
episode.
feel like he basically at his final battle, whoever he's fighting, whoever's the main villain, he he swings away, and you don't. Maybe he goes to Aunt May's grave. Maybe he goes somewhere else, and he's very like bruised and battered, and he kind of like he's like sitting somewhere, he's laying somewhere, and like maybe his eyes kind of close a little bit, but you don't really know, and the screen goes black.
Yeah,
and you don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, I want that edge of your seat. Like, I can't believe it's over. I don't just want more. I need more. I need that next movie now. And
like somebody, I forgot who I was watching, but they were talking about Brand New Day, and they were saying how they're wondering how the ending is gonna play out, and they were saying that that each movie in the Homecoming trilogy left you wanting more, and like you're like, okay, how does this like play into like the next, especially Far From Home, like where it's like the J. Jonah Jameson reveals his identity, like Mysterio, like so like you're left wondering like how the hell is he gonna get out of this? Like this has never been done before in like live action. So like so I'm right there with you. Like, what is this ending gonna be to where like because not only like we have Doomsday and Secret Wars after, but like how does this lead to like the next Spider-Man film?
Yeah.
And not only that, but like what's the post-credit scenes going to be? Because I'm sure there's going to be like one for Doomsday, obviously, but there's going to be one Spider-Man one that teases the next film. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, I 100% agree. They got to set up Doomsday as much as they can because that movie.
Not in this movie. You can get you had to get the fuck on.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Set it up with a post-credit scene at most. Nothing.
I don't care. You can make that shit 15 minutes if you have to. Like,
like that's your guys' fault for.
That's on you.
But yeah, I think having that type of cliffhanger, not quite Walking Dead season 6 type.
God no.
But just something that really has just got you fiending, chomping at the bit for more. And I think, do something that's never been done before.
On that note of The Walking Dead, at the time, I thought it was a brilliant idea with the cliffhanger, but as time has passed, I thought that was a terrible idea.
Yeah. They got a little desperate.
Yeah.
Okay. We have made it to the don't wants. 3 don't wants. And I'm not going to lie, mine might ruffle some feathers. Not necessarily yours.
Oh, okay.
Some. So, want me to kick us off?
Go right ahead.
All right, I'm going to start light. And I'm going to say no more MCU cameos. As much as I love Daredevil, I don't really want Daredevil in this movie.
I agree.
Yeah, I just don't want any more cameos. I think what we have, it took me a little while to warm up to, Hulk being in this. Didn't take me any warming up for Punisher to be in it because it's freaking John Bernthal and he's the Punisher, so I don't care. I love him. And then Sadie Sink, I was a little iffy on. Now I'm finally like, okay, I'm interested to see what she's gonna do, and I think this is perfect. We got a very good amount of the Rogues Gallery making an appearance in this, and I'm comfortable with where we're at, and I just don't feel the need for any more. So I don't want any freaking like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of someone like Thor popping out of the freaking sewers or something.
God!
Like keep
sewers.
Yeah, I'm all for. Okay, if you want to have some other villains that may have not been shown, absolutely. But just any tie-in MCU tie-ins that have already been established, I'm all set. But if they're Spider-Man adjacent or close to, I'm all for it.
I think at most is like if that Yelena cameo is true, like if it's like a funny gag, whatever. But like as far as like full on like roles, like I do agree. Like I because like that is kind of one of my don't wants. I'll be honest. So I'll just expand on it. But one of my don't wants is I don't want Daredevil in the movie, and that might be a shocker, but it's like just the way this film already has like it's got. I don't see how Daredevil fits in. I know people would say like, okay, the Hand, because we had this debate with like some of the others, like the Hand. It's like okay, number one, I think it's a stupid idea to just say, oh, Daredevil is like you see a prison fight and you automatically assume it's Daredevil. You don't know what. I think Daredevil's in a regular prison in New York. I think with Peter, I think he's at a high level prison that is keeping specialized people, and I don't think Daredevil's in that because if you look at Daredevil Born Again, the prison that he's in a regular prison. He's in the same prison as the guy that was the anti-vigilante task force agent. That guy,
Yeah,
the guy that everybody hates. So I can't see them being in. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I just feel like, especially with that fight scene with the Hand, like you got to have Peter. You got to have Spidey take him on. Like it'll be so much more badass if he takes them on by himself. Like
yeah,
you think he's down for the count, and he just goes fucking insomniac on their asses like that.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
I just feel like if you put Daredevil in there, like that's just like kind of undercuts him.
Yeah, Daredevil could be in Rikers. This fight could be taking place at the Raft. Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of prisons in New York City, so
And like maybe Daredevil's in it, and like we all just freaking like it. But I just feel like what? How would you even like make that happen? Like if he's in prison, like I don't know. I just
I just feel like there's a time and the place for that, and we will get to that eventually.
yeah.
It doesn't need to be guns ablazing right now.
Like you just drop them in for that one scene, and that's it. I just can't buy that. Like that's just
I would be so pissed.
That's another thing. It's like why? Like just don't have him in the movie. Like this movie, like it already has the Punisher, which is valid. I get it. We love Johnny Boy. Sadie Sink is Jean Grey, the Hulk, and you got Scorpion, Tombstone, Tremel Tillman's character, forgot his name. Yeah, I just don't see how Daredevil fits into this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the cast right now is perfect. I don't need any MCU cameos. All right, what's your first up on your don't wants?
Well, that was it. Don't want Daredevil. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was expanding it. Yeah, I don't want Daredevil in the movie.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Pretty self-explanatory. Okay. Number 2. I don't want MJ and Peter to get back together in this movie. In this movie.
Ooh.
I don't want her. Okay. The rumors about Jean Grey restoring her memory, fair. I like that. Not opposed to that at all. But I don't think it is the time for them to come back together just yet.
Okay. Was that one of your ones that you said that was like ruffle some feathers?
That's one. There's another one.
Okay. All right, Cody. Okay. So I'm gonna pose a theory out there for you. What if she gets her memories restored, and then like the cliffhanger is that she's going to find Peter, and then okay, like and like the incursion happens. What if like they're right about to talk? They're about to reunite. Like, what if he sees her from afar? So let's say, for instance, right, the film is it ends on a good note. Not completely good, but it ends on a solid note. Um, and Peter is kind of like, you know, that shot. It was like from a TV spot where Peter's at a parade that celebrates Spider-Man, and he smiles. What if that's the ending? And then, but I also have another theory about that scene. I'll talk about that later. But what if that's the ending? And then like MJ gets her memories restored. Everything is like, you know, kind of not completely good, but like it's solid.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bittersweet, but it's a better ending than like No Way Home. Like as far as like just like a good ending. Not to say that No Way Home wasn't a good ending, but like just you know what I mean. Like
ending. Yeah.
It was happier, yeah. And then like MJ goes to find him, and then like the incursion is happening, and that leads into Doomsday.
Honestly, yeah, that would kill two birds with one stone because I would get them not officially reconciling.
Yeah,
we gotta wait and let that breathe even longer, which I think is needed, and you get an epic cliffhanger. I think that's perfect.
Yeah.
So, real quick before we get into your second don't want, if so, MJ's obviously, I think we know, is going to get her memory back at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that Ned's not going to get his memory back.
Why is that?
Because I think they're going to set him up for a possible villain arc. I just don't see what purpose he may serve being back with his memory restored unless you kill him. Sorry, I gotta be with Danny on this. I don't want him to die. The donuts got to go somewhere, but sorry, I gotta go there.
So, do you? So, villain arc? Okay, I don't know if I can't buy Ned being a villain. I just can't buy it. Like, he's just too like too dorky and too. I can't buy him as a villain.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time too, but I don't see what purpose he'll serve getting his memory back after that happens. I don't see what else they do with him without him just being there.
That's I get what you mean, and low key, I agree. Low key, there might be maybe they do a thing where like he's upset about it. Like
yeah,
they could do something like that. Because I do think that him and MJ are living together.
Mm-hmm.
I think with that, like, I think the vibe of the trailer, like, I got that vibe. But I do see what you mean. Like, I don't know what else because he's pretty much like the comedic relief in a way. Like,
yeah,
because like I feel like Homecoming, he was like the best friend. Like he played. I think that's his best performance as Ned, in my opinion. Like as far as like being the best friend and being there for Peter. Not that he say that he wasn't there for Peter in like the rest of the films, but like Homecoming, like he had more of like, I don't want to say arc, but like he had more of a presence. He had a purpose. Like he was a guy in the chair, and then they went away from that.
Yeah, and it was fresh too.
Yeah, like it was very different from like any like Spider-Man films. But I do like Ned. Like I think if you're a person that hates Ned, I feel like something's wrong with you. I do see what you mean. I do want to get like a new best friend in there. So yeah. I think like him dying, maybe not in this movie, or maybe in this movie. Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Or something. I don't know. I get the vibe they're gonna keep that around though.
I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, just for me, I don't know what else to do.
Because here's the thing, I feel like they'll keep Ned around because like the outside factors of like Tom, Zendaya, and Jacob Batalon, like they're very close and like they grew up on the films. It's basically they're Harry, Hermione, and Ron. in a Spider-Man world.
Yeah, that's a great comparison, actually.
And like even in No Way Home, like both of them had more to do. Like they actually were there in the final battle, which is insane. So I mean, um, I do kind of want like other side characters. Like I don't want them. I don't want them to replace Zendaya. I'm not on that train. I think people are crazy with like the chemistry between Zendaya and Tom is just unmatched. And if you like people that want that replaced, like good luck trying to like replicate it or top that chemistry. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
You can't beat a husband and a wife.
Exactly. You can't. You just can't. Like
being love interests on screen. Like, come on. They do this. They live.
They do this. Yeah. But I do want characters like Robbie Robertson. Like
others that we haven't seen in a while or have never seen.
Harry, I have a hot take on Harry Osborn.
He's overrated?
Well, no, I don't want to say that. No. I meant like as a character, I would be fine if he's not in the MCU trilogy. Like this MCU trilogy. Because like we've had like he was in TASM, he was in Raimi trilogy. You know, it wasn't a character that we know of Harry. And then he was in Insomniac. So it's like
they're like for their last 3.
Yeah. Like the best Harry is like Spectacular Spider-Man Harry.
Took the words out of my mouth. Yep.
But if they do the Osborns, then yeah, obviously gotta do Harry. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm kind of in agreement with you on the Ned portion of it.
Mm-hmm. All right, what's your second don't want?
I do not want the final fight to be Spider-Man versus Hulk.
Oh,
yeah. I would not like that.
For like a final battle?
Yeah, I do not want that to happen.
Oh yeah, me neither. That'd be not a bad fight, but bad like underwhelming kind of.
Yeah. Like I want that to like have that like in you have it like before the final battle and such, but that's about it. Like I don't want
one or two.
Yeah, like act 1 or 2, probably 2, and that's it. But yeah, that's my second don't want.
Yeah. I think if you disagree with that claim, you're crazy.
Yeah, it'll be a good fight, but I don't
in terms of like the magnitude of a final battle.
Spidey versus Tombstone.
Yes. All right. My last don't want is going to piss a lot of you off. If it does, I don't care because it's just the truth. I don't want this symbiote in this movie.
I agree.
And teased maybe, I don't want Peter getting the symbiote. He's already going through the Man Spider-esque arc, and I've told you this before, RJ, that I feel like that I don't want the Man Spider arc to potentially take away from what the symbiote could do. At least if you do them too close together, it could make for things to get a little repetitive. Space it out. We got time. We got Secret Wars coming soon, and I think that's the perfect time to introduce that. It's comic accurate as it gets. Don't get me wrong. I like the way the 90s animated series and the Raimi trilogy took it with how he got it and the way he gets it off of him. But I want to see we're getting our first iteration of Secret Wars in live action. Will we get the symbiote the way it was originally intended? I think that would be awesome.
I agree. I know there's theories about like him dying at the end of Brand New Day and like the symbiote revives him. I wouldn't be opposed to that. It would just be you have to earn it for one, and number 2, like who the fuck has the symbiote? Where the fuck has it been? Like that's another thing. It's like
that hasn't been explained. We just got that The last thing we know of it is the post-credit scene for what even was it? Where
No Way Home and Venom 2.
yeah, that was it. We just know it's around somewhere.
Yeah, so
We haven't gotten any updates on it since. So, but all right, round us off. What is your last don't want? Is it as spicy as mine?
probably not. You came out with some heavy hitters tonight. I gotta think because there was one.
How's that for a cliffhanger? Tune in next week.
Tune in
Find out RJ's last.
As much as I'm excited for Sadie Sink to play Jean Grey, I don't think this will happen, but I'm gonna put in my don't wants anyway. I don't want them to make this a quote unquote like X-Men tease movie. Like, have her character be in this movie and serve her purpose, but don't have any like, oh, this is gonna be like, don't have her character hijack the film in a way. I want her to have her spotlight because I do think she deserves it as an actress, and I do think that Jean Grey deserves justice, and she's one of the best X-Men characters. But I just want them to have a balance. Like, it should always be Spider-Man at number one. So
that's a good one. I like that one a lot.
Title Spider-Man Bright New Day. So yeah, there you go.
Hey, if you're playing the character, you should have the spotlight and the money that comes with it. I'm looking at you, Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, you, Kirsten.
Better watch your mouth, redheaded woman. Anyway, I know it seems like I'm a little tired, but I'm ecstatic for this movie, and I just can't believe that. A, I'm excited for the movie. B, I'm excited that you guys are coming down or up here to watch it. It's going to be a freaking blast.
And a packed theater too. It's going to be packed.
Yes, I can't remember if we said this last time because I don't even know if we had tickets yet. But we are going to be at the South Bay. Wait, which
AMC South Bay? Yeah,
AMC South Bay in Boston, Massachusetts. So if you are watching this and you are in the Boston area and you're going to see the movie that night, come see us. Say hello. We're gonna want to talk about Spider-Man. So
yeah, all night. Also, we forgot Comic-Con is coming up.
Yes.
So that's after next week. So Brand New Day is going to have a panel.
San Diego?
San Diego. So Brand New Days have the panel. So I'm assuming Tom, Zendaya, Sadie Sink. Hopefully John Berthol's there. I know he's doing like a Broadway play right now. That'll be like really fun. So we'll talk about that. I don't know if we'll go live or not, but we'll talk about it and stuff.
Yeah, do you know when their panel is? What day?
I believe it's on Saturday.
Saturday? Okay.
Most likely Saturday. Hold on, let me see. Let me look it up right quick. San Diego. I don't even think they have the schedule out yet, but you did have Doomsday stuff, which is highly likely we're going to be getting the Doomsday trailer. Cautiously optimistic about that film. Let me see. Sony panel. Let's see. So hold on. So Friday. All right, let me go to Saturday. It's always on the weekends.
Makes sense. It's probably in Hall H.
Yep. It's not popping up. It says Marvel Studios is on. Oh, no dates, no date announced for Marvel Studios yet.
Yeah, it just says they're going to be there, but they have a panel scheduled for Hall H.
Is Sony?
Yeah, it just says Spider-Man Brand New Day is scheduled for it.
Yeah.
So
that'd be a crazy day.
So yeah, we will definitely be keeping tabs on that, and we will be, like RJ said, going live, or at the very least covering it. Hopefully both. So, any other closing thoughts on this though, RJ? We're definitely going to try and do a couple more episodes before the Hall H, the panel at San Diego.
But, yeah, we're about to go crazy this month.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. Definitely do more stuff on the Instagram and our socials. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't believe that we're here, and it's coming out soon. Like I can't. I am hyped, but I always get nervous before like a big film too, as well. Especially when it comes to Spider-Man. He's my favorite character, and I want the movie to be like really, really good. Like,
yeah, because you want to like it with every fiber of your being.
Yeah,
and I mean, thankfully, I think you can say this for yourself too. I haven't disliked a Spider-Man movie since 2014.
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, Gene's gonna love this episode.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah,
we've been doing all right.
I remember walking out of Tasman 2 and I was like, trying to force myself to like him. I was like, no, this is terrible. Like,
I'm gonna bring back a classic Cody line. It's probably not gonna happen. But everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with our shenanigans. We love y'all. We appreciate you. And we'll be back very soon for some more Brand New Day related content. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.